Hey guys, it's Siobhan Muir for the Saturday Evening Soliloquy. I know I'm a little bit late. I had to do some organization and get stuff done and stuff like that. So here I am, ready to hang with all y'all and see how you're doing. I'm hoping you guys can see me. It's been taking a little while to get ready to go, but I hope you guys are joining me tonight. What can I tell you? So it's been an interesting first week of the year. Well, I guess it has been a first week. Yeah, today's the 6th, right? Well, what was interesting about it in particular was that Facebook decided that I had been too naughty for their community rules. And why this is still kind of like stuck in my craw, as they say, is because the big problem was I get off this 7-day ban from Facebook, and I get off, and then they say, okay, you're now welcome to post again, and you're now welcome to do stuff that, you know, everybody else can do, and message people and talk to people and stuff like that. I get off this thing, I'm like, okay, all right, well, I guess I learned that you can't play games. All right, fine. And the next thing I know, in my feed, so I'm going through Facebook and I'm looking at the different posts people have done. And the next thing I see is a woman with no shirt on. All she's got is she's got a plastic lightsaber that they used to sell when you were little kids. And it's stretched across her naked chest, so you can't really see her nipples, but you can see her breasts, and she's completely naked from the waist up. And the post was posted publicly, right? And posted by a man. So it was posted by a man, it was posted publicly, and she is the definition of nudity, right? Right? So, and I'm not offended by it. I mean, she has lovely breasts, and it's fun to look at. I'm sure it's awesome. But what was really frustrating to me is that this was posted publicly by a man and she's naked, but it was not automatically banned for violating Facebook's community standards. I posted my image in... Hey, Heidi, welcome. I posted my image in a closed group where it's adults only, so no children would be harmed. I posted it there, and it was a mostly naked man. You couldn't see anything. You didn't get any fun stuff, but it was there. And I was automatically banned for 7 days in a private group. Double standard is alive. And it became very, very clear that women are second-class citizens on Facebook, that they don't get a choice. If they don't want to see naked women in their feeds, then they just have to ignore it and let it go. But if men have to see mostly naked men, they can report it, and or the automatic ban will take care of it, and then you will be banned from posting on Facebook for 7 days. So yeah, typical bloody idiots. Exactly, Heidi. And what's really frustrating about that is there is the double standard. If it's posted by a man and it's a naked woman and it's public, it's fine for anybody to see, including children. But if it's posted by a woman and it's a naked man, even in a private group where it's adults only, it's not appropriate and that person needs to be punished. That's what pissed me off. It's, you know, if it wasn't a double standard, if everyone was treated the same, and everyone was allowed to, you know, post what they like, you know, with respect to who can see it and not and what all. Yeah, I'd be okay with that. Hey, Stephanie, welcome. It is crazy. It is totally crazy, and it's very disappointing because it really puts into perspective that, oh, you're a woman, you don't get the opportunity to make choices. I'm sorry. You're just here for our entertainment and for us to look at you and rate whether you look good or not. I guarantee you, if I had my breasts out and a plastic lightsaber across them, nobody would be saying, "Oh my God, that's beautiful. We should totally show it everywhere." They'd be like, "You need to be off here. I can't believe you're posting that." So, yeah. Kiss my ass, Facebook. You suck. Just saying. Hey, Mary, welcome. But images of men are upsetting. They are. I learned something. My friend Sabrina said, "Did you see the movie that they made that talked about how Facebook came about?" And I said, "No, I didn't. What is it about?" Well, it turns out that Mark Zuckerman and his little boy band of geeks and rejects who live in their mommy's basements and built up these things, built them specifically so they could rate women's, physique. They could rate them. Rate, as in, I like that one, I don't like that one, right? That's what they apparently built Facebook for, was a way so they never had to leave their houses. They could interact with each other and rate what women look like by posting pictures. Okay, that was the premise. Then it grew out of control, and more and more people joined it and started doing stuff. And then women joined it and went, "Oh, great, we can post pictures of naked men." Well, pictures of naked men scare the little geek boys who still live in their mommy's basements, whether they're really good with computers or not, and whether they have enough money or not. They scare them. They don't want to look at men that are more handsome than men, or that women are obviously going, "Oh, that one's sexy." They don't want to do that. So they blame the women and say, "You can't do that. That violates our standards." The community standards of men are top, and we don't want to look at other men who look better than us. I think Michael Stokes had the same issue with some of his photos. At least the images were removed, and actually, what it was, Nellie, is the images were removed, and he was banned for 30 days. 30! An entire month where he couldn't post, he couldn't respond, he couldn't interact on Facebook because of the same reason. So essentially what the community standards are on this site is, if you like men, you're not allowed to post pictures of them, because the only people who are top are men, and men don't want to look at other men. They want to look at women, which is a load of horseshit, because there's plenty of gay men out there who are like, "Where's the hot guys?" Yeah. So my frustration isn't so much that they have community standards and that I broke them, and therefore I'm naughty, right? My frustration is that naked women show up everywhere in my feed, especially posted by men, but they don't get shut down. Whereas if I post a naked man in my closed group, I'm shut down. Yeah. That really, I've never had the double standard be really that obvious to me. And it's obvious. I got it now. Thank you for that. Your photographer friend Eric had issues too, yet he posts pictures of everything. I know. Is that Eric Bettershell? Is that the guy who it is? But the community, are they community standards or Facebook we don't give a shit standard? I think it's the latter, Heidi. It's that Facebook has decided that only men's choices are okay, unless they're posting about other men. In which case they're not okay, and how dare you even say such a thing. So, there you go. That's kind of what's going on. A closed group with certain bits cleverly concealed. Exactly, Mary. I made sure that I'm very careful about what I post, because I like to look at naked men, but I'm not going to show things that are inappropriate. And things that are inappropriate are his entire body exposed. We already know that that's not okay. All right, okay, I can agree to that. As long as I get to see the majority of it, I'm good. The rest of it, okay. Yeah, that's what porn's for. Yeah, Eric Bettershell. Yeah, and so that's that. But they have an algorithm that is written specifically for male nudity. Not women, not female nudity. You will see naked women and naked children all over Facebook, but you cannot see naked men. Otherwise, the algorithm will shut you down. Spam them the gooey ducks? Oh, God, yeah. Except for that they'll probably shut me down saying you've been posting big horse penises all over it. And that's not going to go well. Yeah. That's okay. I've already done my 7-day, relax thing. So in any case, that's where I've been gone. And a lot of people have been like, Siobhan, why aren't you answering me? Why aren't you talking to me? And I'm like, I can't. I can't be there. So actually it worked out well because I did get a lot of editing and house stuff done and all these things because I'm not on Facebook. A clever woman needs to come up with a Facebook for women. I think a clever woman just needs to come up with a Facebook for people that's not geared toward men. Because the problem with a lot of heterosexual men is they look at women as things. She's the cutest thing. She's the sweetest thing. Oh, let's rate those ones, right? They look at women not as people. When they say, oh, you can't do that to people, they're referring to you can't do that to men. Honestly, think about it. How many people, there you go. How many men say, well, you can't do that to people, that's just wrong. And they're referring to someone who, a man who's been wronged, right? But if a woman gets wronged and she says, you've done something that's inappropriate, and goes, oh, you're making too much, don't worry, you sweet thing. I'm not a thing, I'm a person. I'm a people. So what I think needs to be done is that there needs to be a system that is like, I'm sorry, you will be treated exactly the same way. And if you post nudity, and that includes women with their tits hanging out, you will be banned for 7 days. And if you keep doing it, we will get rid of you entirely. Oh, but that's not fair. I'm a guy. I should be able to see that. Yeah, well, I don't care if you have a penis. It doesn't matter. So, okay, that's all I'm going to say about that. I've spent 11 minutes, almost 12 minutes talking to you about why I'm pissed off at Facebook, and I'm done. We're done. So, with that in mind, this coming week, on Tuesday, I have a book coming out. I have a book coming out! There's a holiday paranormal firefighter romance that will be out on Tuesday. Yeah, and this time I was prepared. This time I have the cover so you can see it. Do you see the cover? I'm trying to make sure it's visible. Like that. There it is. Siobhan Muir, Burning Yuletide. And it's beautiful. It is so. And it's a naked man. There you go. Look, all you very insecure naked men. There he is. In any case, yes, it's a hot guy. And my good friend, you love my cover? Yeah, it is smoking. It is wonderful. My good friend, Silver James, she went through it and she caught a few things. And then my other good friend, J.M. Madden, went through it. She caught a whole bunch of typos. Typos. She caught a whole bunch, literally a hot guy. Yes, Mary, absolutely. And yay, Heidi says she got it scheduled. Yes. Fantastic. So yes, there is a really hot guy. I love this picture. I love it. Ta-da! If I can do it without getting too much reflection, I love it. It's a beautiful, beautiful cover, and it's exciting, and it's sexy, and yeah, I'm okay with it. Y'all need to pick up a copy of it. It's like I said, it's a paranormal holiday firefighter romance. So he's a firefighter, but he's also not human. And it's holiday, so it's set around Christmas and New Year's. And yeah, what happens when a firebird falls in love with a human and the human doesn't know that the non-human creatures exist? Ooh, that could be bad. That could be bad. Yeah, so it's a source of conflict. But I caught all these typos. We cleaned it up. It should go out. It should be good to go. There shouldn't be any problems. I'm crossing my fingers there are no problems. The worst thing in the world is when you get a book all ready to go and you set it out and you're going to do pre-order and then something goes, it doesn't work. I'm hoping not for that. So yes, a new book is coming out. And I'm in the middle of editing another one. So there will be another book coming out in March. It'll be part of a box set. Excuse me. Which is paranormal and fantasy romance. And it'll be, I believe that one will be put into KU for the first 3 months. Yeah, it's a box set. So it won't just be me. There'll be 9 other authors that you can get your hands on, one of which is Tina Glassneck. So yeah, there will be it's a good lineup. You guys will probably enjoy it. I did find out from the other authors that I'm going to be one of the few who is going to write an erotic romance, meaning the romance will be between adults and it will be explained. The other stories sound like they're a little bit more, excuse me, a little bit more PG or PG-13. So, whatever you have, you're into, understand that I'm going to be with this group, and like I said, it's paranormal and fantasy, sneaky and stuff like that. Yeah, and I was a little worried because, hey, Chandra, welcome. I was really worried that I'm like, well, everybody's writing PG and PG-13, and I don't write that. I tend to write erotic and adult. So, yeah, no YA for me. No NA, which is new adult. I do adult. I do the double A. So that's what's going on with me, but this one story that's coming out, Burning Yuletide, will be out on Tuesday, and then that one will be the next one. Cloudburst Coffee and Spa will be out in March. I'm hoping if I get really inspired, I can write another story in between, but we'll see. I don't always write that fast. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But that said, we are in the new year, right? So new things could happen, and the way I write could be new too. One of the cool things that I've experienced recently is I got myself a new keyboard, right? Because one of the things that I didn't like about my laptop is the keyboard is dark, and I can't see it. Like one of the things that happens is you open up your laptop and you're like, oh, it'll be great because you got this bright screen and it'll show your keys. Yeah, you get so blinded by the bright screen that you can't see the keys, and if the keys don't light up, you can't see the letters, and then you spend a lot of time deleting typos. So, I bought myself, look, a rainbow. Look at that rainbow keyboard. Ooh, baby, look. That's right, rainbow keyboard that lights up. And it lights up so I can see the magnificent numbers and letters, and I can see what I'm doing, and I get to, but it's like, yeah, isn't it pretty? Woohoo! It is gorgeous, and it's visible. So now I can see when it gets dark and the light from the screen doesn't blind me. And even if it does, I can still see the keys. So this is good. Now I can write in the dark, and that's huge. The reason it's huge is because also I'll get up really early in the morning to start writing, and I don't want to talk to anyone. I want to sit with my imaginary friends. I want to write. And my kids see a light, because, like I said, I couldn't see the keyboard, so I'd had to turn on the light, and the kids would see a light and goes, oh, Mom's up, she wants to talk. No. So, yeah, I got myself a keyboard so I can type on the down low. I can type where it's quiet, and nobody can see me. I'm sneaking. Because the other thing that kind of messes you up is if you're trying to write a sex scene, it's very difficult to write when someone says, hey, Mom, can you cut me some bread? I've worn a lot of the letters off your keyboard. Yes, I've done that too. Mary. And you can see that, let's see, looking at the laptop keyboard, you can see that I use TYUIHL FERSCB and N. Those are like the letters that I use a lot of, right? So they are They are a little more worn than the others, but and a little more oily from my fingers. But the nice thing is I now have this beautiful lit up keyboard that I can see things, and it's fun. It's rainbow, and it turns out there's a whole bunch of little fun things you can do with it. Like, for example, you can make the light kind of come up and go down and go up and go down like it's breathing. It's a little annoying, so I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. And then if you want to, if you're tired of the color, you just hit click and it goes away. It is a gaming. It actually is a gaming keyboard, and it is. I know, but I wanted it. I didn't want it for the game. I wanted it so I could see the darn thing. I'm old. I need help, so I wanted to be able to see the darn thing and be able to write. And I know it's a gaming keyboard, but it's so pretty, and I was having a good time with it. So it's been nice to have it. It's been nice to have the new keyboard, and I'm really excited about it. The other thing I wanted to tell you about is my friend Paul. He is a fantastic photographer. He's my favorite. He manages to find all my heroes. He takes pictures of these men, and I'm like, oh, that's so and so, and that's him, and then there's that guy, and it's really funny. I can find all my heroes because of Paul. He takes these beautiful photographs. I haven't put the firefighter up. I need to put him up, the hot guy, which, was on the cover, which I will show you in a little bit. But one of the things he also did this year is he put together a new calendar. See the 2018 down here? Ta-da! And it has a bunch of his hot guy photographs. Ooh, look at those hot guys. Yeah! So I bought myself two of them, actually. I bought one for me, so I can hang it in my office because I need a calendar. Yeah. And eat your heart out, Facebook. And then, I bought one for a friend of mine. So yes, it's not very expensive either, Heidi. I found it on Amazon, actually, for like $7. You can get yourself a hot guy calendar. Like I said, I think my favorites here is the firefighter, the Navy officer, and the police SWAT guy. So here's the SWAT guy up at top. Do you see him? Ta-da! And then the firefighter is down here, down at the bottom. Ta-da! Yipe! There we go. And then, of course, the Navy guy, I've got my finger over him, but here he is right there. So yes, you can get this calendar on begin the obligatory chant for Delhi. Yes, actually, I was working on him recently, and I'm starting to get to the main meat of the story, the why of the story, of why he's there and what he's going to do. So I'll go look. Let me know which one it is. If you get time, I'll see if I can find it. Yes, it is. It's just if you type in Heidi, if you type in on Amazon uniforms 2018. This should be the first one that comes up, okay? So you'll get this hot guy. And the first picture is the baseball dude. That's the first guy. He's on January. And it's big. It's like a centerfold. Look at this thing. Look. Do you see how big it is? Whoop. Let's go this way. See how big it is? It's huge. It's like a centerfold. So you got like this huge calendar. So, yes, eat your heart out, Facebook. We like looking at mostly naked men that spend some time on their bodies instead of sitting behind a keyboard and with pimples. No, we want good-looking men, please. Sorry, it's just important. In any case, so that's what's been going on with me, and that's how I've been taking care of business, so to speak. But the good news is, there's a couple stories coming out. One, of course, on Tuesday, and another one on in March. I don't know the release date in March yet, but I will let you know as soon as I do. They won't let me post the link. No, not here. They won't let you post the links. Kind of strange. That's the only drawback to this particular chat. I think is that they won't. Well, maybe I could. I don't know. Maybe I could post the link. We could try. I mean, what's the best that can happen? There it goes. It took a little while. Oh, it has? Oh, no. I'm sorry to hear that. Now, there were two, Mary. There were two products. One of them was sold by Zebra Publishing, which is this one down here. See, Zebra Publishing? That's the company that sold it. Oops. But there goes Zebra Publishing. Okay, that's their site. They actually had it. Their site had it for like $7.97 or something like that. The Amazon, straight Amazon, has it for like 14 something. So I think it might be. You have to go and look for theirs. I'm not sure if I can find it. I could try to look. I suppose I could. Let me see. We'll try it. Whatever. We'll go look. We will go look. Right? Because I can, and I'm awesome, and you love it. Okay. Sorry, I had to think. I'm sorry, my brain doesn't always work. Let's see. On and on and on. Let's go here. Oh my goodness. Well, according to this one, you guys, it says it's only $6.65. That's pretty low. And you paid $8. Yeah, I did too. Mary. That's pretty low, as I recall. The one that I paid $8, but that's okay. It's $6.65 according to this. So, well, there's only 3 left on Amazon. Well, maybe, maybe. But in any case, so I mean, that's the calendar that they had going on, and if you get a chance, I totally recommend it. Paul was very delighted. He said, "Oh, yes, get them." Like, well, yeah. But yeah, I'm looking forward to finding some more of my heroes on his site, because I've been like, ooh, I want that one, and I want that one, and I want that one. Matter of fact, I found the model for the hero that's coming in the box set. His name is Aidan Westmoreland, and I have found the guy. And then I was working also on Viking, who is one of the guys from the Ultimate Recon series, and I found him too. Like, I have time for all this, right? I'm supposed to be writing. There were only 3 left. Oh, well, there you go. So anyway, I hope you guys are doing really well. Thank you for joining me. I mean, it's great. I'm starting to see more and more people show up. I guess it helps that I had to announce it on Facebook. But I announced it on Facebook and on Google Plus to let you all know that I'm going to be here to yammer away at you for half an hour or so. To let you know that about the news that I have going on, and the fun keyboard that I have, and yeah, what else can I tell you? And stories that are coming. Yeah, it's been a nice holiday if you think about it. Even if I couldn't, do much on Facebook, at least I could interact a little bit, and email always works. So if you want to talk to me and you can't get a hold of me on Facebook, it's okay to send me an email. I do answer them. You didn't get the notification from YouTube. That's weird. That's very strange. I don't know if they need to have like I don't know if they have a way to just, that it automatically sends one out. You would think they would. But that's strange that you didn't get one this time. That needs to be fixed. All right, get on that, YouTube. Yours pinged when you press subscribe? Okay. So that maybe, I thought Chandra subscribed, but maybe it's doing something wonky. But before I get going too long, because I could talk to you guys forever. I can blah 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 blah. Y'all can ask questions too now, because I can read them. There, I've got the live chat right here. I can read and see what you guys say. And so that's why I interact with you guys, which is really fun. I really like that. I'm grateful that you guys spend some time with me. It is, it's your Saturday evening. You want to see an author yammer away at you? Yeah, you're subscribed. Maybe, I don't know, maybe update the subscription. I'm not sure what to do. Or send them, you could always send them a help request too. And say, what's going on? I'm not getting my subscription notices. Maybe they'll be able to say, oh, okay, well, you just need to do this. I don't know. That's something that they should fix. But to everyone who sent me a Christmas card over the holidays, thank you very much. I enjoyed reading them all, and I have them here in various places. To all of those expecting a prize from me from various giveaways, I sent out half of them. The other half, I still have a couple more to send. So there are more that are coming. Oh! And I want you to get excited. We're going to talk about in February 22nd, which happens to be George Washington's birthday. Not that you care. And it happens to be Murrelet number 2's birthday too. But that is my anniversary, my 6th anniversary. Ooh, it just reminded me of something. It is my 6th anniversary of being a published author. So I have something to show you. Y'all, we're talking about calendars, right? So for my 6th anniversary, I have 6 Siobhan Muir 2018 calendars to give away. 2018, and in each one of them, each one, I have book covers. And the neat thing about the book covers is the books usually take place that time of year. So March, In Death's Shadow took place. And in April, you see Bam Bam's Inked Heart. And the Valkyrie's Sword started in May. So, you get to see these different ones. There's Queen Bitch. She started in June. And Rope of Falling Stars, of course, about the Cheyenne Frontier Days. So they start in July. This is a summer story. So Wildfire's Heart starts in August. Rope of Falling Star not Rope of Falling Star. It's Starlight Star Bright. It starts in September. Her Devoted Vampire. Well, it's a vampire story, so we'll put it in October. Although I think the story takes place in November. But Order of the Dragon happens in November. And of course, my current favorite. This is Burning Yuletide will be December. So there you go. I have 6 of them. 6 of these wonderful calendars, and I will be giving them away in a big old party for my 6th anniversary as a hey, welcome David! Yay, Barbara! Welcome! 6th anniversary. I'm giving away these 6 of these calendars. There's 6 of them. So one for every year I've been published. And I know, December's awesome, isn't it? You get a whole month to look at that. But I will be giving these away for my 6th writing anniversary, which is February 22nd, 2018. So keep an eye out for those. We'll do a party, and maybe I'll get other authors involved. And they can give away stuff. And yeah, but one of the things I will give away to 6 different people, I will give away a calendar. So in addition, if you don't want to buy the Hot Man calendar from from Paul, you can get a Siobhan Muir calendar when I hit 6 years. Yay! All right. So, okay, I've probably yammered at you long enough now. But I am so grateful you guys joined me today. It's been a delight to have you. And, like I said, spread the word. Siobhan's going to give away 6 calendars. You should probably get a Hotmail calendar. She has a rainbow keyboard. Yeah. And the double standard is alive and well on Facebook. So, with that in mind, I want to let you know about the Facebook issue. Since they have that double standard, I'm no longer going to post mostly naked men. So Teddy Bear Thursday is not dead. So don't get excited. Teddy Bear Thursday does exist. But it'll be on Google+, where you can find me. It will be on Pinterest. You can find me there. The Pinterest is really easy. It's pinterest.com/Siobhan Muir 35. All one word. Siobhan Muir 35. You'll find me. And you'll find all my boards. Then you can find me on Tumblr. I put it there too. And Tumblr is actually, it turns out Tumblr is a blog. So I can write stuff if I want to. And then you can also find, like I said, on Google+. And I don't have that link memorized, but I'm there. I have to bird's cage to clean and put together. Okay. Wow. All right, Heidi. Good luck with that. That sounds like a interesting job to rescue these birds. So have a good one. So thank you all for joining me tonight. And do show up back tomorrow. We have the Sunday morning tea, where, of course, we drink tea. And you can ask me any questions you have about writing, about random things. I'm a geologist too, so there you go. And I'll be drinking something warm. It'll happen somewhere between the hours of 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. Mountain Time, which is 9 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Mountain, 11 a.m. Central, and 12 p.m. Eastern. Okay? Now, if you can't join me tomorrow morning, it's a Sunday, I know, I get it. You can always find me for the Saturday Evening Soliloquy here on YouTube, which starts at 4 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Mountain, 6 p.m. Central, and 7 p.m. Eastern. And then I'll be here and I'll just yammer away at you for about a half an hour or so. So I hope you have a good evening. I'm going to have a good evening. And I hope you have a great morning. And if I don't see you for the rest of the weekend, Happy New Year. Thank you for joining me. And I will see you next weekend for the Saturday Evening Soliloquy. So, I guess I still haven't quite figured out how to end these things. But I am planning on it. Hopefully it'll be graceful. So, have a good night. Take care. Be well. And I will talk to you later.